Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the productivity tricks on Motorola Signature. Okay, let's begin with opening up the settings. Now let's scroll down a little until we find the gestures, and we can begin with the sidebar. That's one of the most useful things that we have on our Motorola. Thanks to that, we have a quick access into our most necessary apps. In here we have the settings. You can adjust the sidebar, you can delete some apps from the sidebar and also add new ones. As you can see, the sidebar is pretty long, so we can add a really high amount of those apps or other tools, and even you can add some contacts if you're interested. But when it comes to me, for now, I'm not going to edit anything. I'll leave it just like it is right now. And now to open up the sidebar, we have it right in here, a really small icon. We need to slide to the left side to open up the bar. We have all of our apps, and now when it comes to that, when we tap on one of those apps, it will open in the floating window. So we have a quick access to apps, and now when we tap on them on the sidebar, they will open in the floating window. When it comes to the floating window itself, they are pretty useful because thanks to that we can do multiple things at the same time. You can take a look that the calculator is fully opened, it's fully responsive, it's working, I can count, and I can still do other things on my phone. So for example, I can surf the internet, and in the meantime I can quickly count something. Of course, I can change the position of the floating window anywhere that I want on the screen. I can adjust its size when I grab on the edge. When I will reach the minimum size, and now when I release, the app will be minimalized and stuck into the edge. Of course, I can still place it anywhere that I want. And when I will tap on it, it will become a little bit bigger. But if I'll maximize the window, I will release it, I will release the finger, the app opens in the full screen. So that's how it works. Also, from the level of the sidebar, we can open apps in the split view. We can select the calculator, for example, hold the app, release. Now the calculator is opened on the top, and now I can select the second app that I want to open in the split view, for example, the Facebook. And it's also really useful. We can do two things at the same time. We can scroll our Facebook on the down part of the screen, and on the top I can again count something. When I will double tap this bar, I can switch sides, and I can even change the size of those apps. But remember that if you go too much, now when I will release, the Facebook will be closed, maybe a little bit more, and the calculator will open in the full screen. So you just need to be aware that if you go too much to the upside or downside, one of the apps will be closed. So that's how we can do it. We have also alternate way of opening apps in the floating window and in the split view. We can open up calculator just for now. Now I will close it up using the home button. Now I can open up the recent apps, and I have this icon. We have this icon, which is the floating window. You can also tap on that arrow, and it's called the freeform, and the app also opens in the floating window. When it comes to the second method of opening up in the split view, we need to go to the gestures, and we have swipe to split. It needs to be enabled. Now open up the first app, slide from the left side of the screen to the right, and then go back, just like that. And now I can select the second app that I want to use in the split view. But this app needs to be opened already in the background, because we don't have any list or something like that. So that is why it doesn't turn on. So the app needs to be opened in the recent apps. In my case, I have settings opened in the background, and now everything fully works, as you can see. So that's how it works. Pretty useful thing. I'm wondering, do we have something more, but I think that is all. Also, I can show you how to quickly take a screenshot. It's much faster method than the buttons. I mean, the buttons are also really fast. It doesn't take like 5 minutes to take one screenshot, but the three-finger screenshot, when it comes to me, it's much more comfortable and convenient than clicking two buttons. Select that you want to use the three-finger screenshot, and now To create a screenshot, simply place your 3 fingers on the screen to quickly take a screenshot. Everything fully works. You can even quickly edit the screenshot if you click on that icon and do anything that you want. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.